anyone else here have anything to talk about? Because
I don't know.
You got any new things put inside you besides me? Welcome back to another episode of Big Move.
Yay!
Yes.
I've been gone for a long time.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we missed you.
I missed you guys too.
Yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. I mean,
Okay.
Right.
but it's time for a life update episode because I haven't been back since like June. All of July I was out. Yeah.
Talk about your boobs.
Talk about
Get to the
Show
point.
us your tits.
Why are you still
Stop
not
beating
showing
around
them?
the boobs.
Beating around the boobs.
I have. Okay, fine. I haven't seen the girls in a while because we film once a month and we're such best friends and we only see each other once a month.
Yeah.
And last month, that once a month filming, I wasn't here because I went to Texas to get my boobies redone.
Yeah, because all the best things are and the biggest things are in Texas.
You go bigger in Texas. No, I actually didn't go bigger. I went the same size, but I got my boobies done in Texas. I went to
Things
Houston.
are lateral in Texas.
Excuse you?
Yeah.
Her boobies look way better than they used to, okay?
Okay.
They just keep getting better.
That's
man.
true.
Yeah. It's been a joke that it's like I have new boobies. They're a month old and now they're Texan.
Yeah.
Because my previous boobs were from LA. They were Super Valley girls, but now they're Texans.
Yeah.
They have different political opinions than you.
They're super racist.
Oh my god.
They're the ones who were liberal.
They
but
carry
these are-
guns.
That's what you get in Texas. You get your boobs done. They give you a
Okay,
complimentary
calm
shotgun.
down.
Jess is getting offended.
I'm not having all this Texas bashing now.
I know you have two Texans in the room. Casey's behind the
Four.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Her husband behind the camera over
Yeah.
here. It was also born in Texas.
Where in Texas is Casey from?
Dallas.
Oh, Dallas. Okay.
Yeah.
I was holding it down for. They're holding it down for Houston.
Yeah, you're holding it down for H-Town.
I know, and then
I'm
Jess is in
Austin
Austin.
over here.
Yeah.
Dallas is unfortunate. It's called Big D.
Yeah, the Big D.
Oh, the Big D.
Hilarious.
The Big D Dallas.
funny.
Anyways, so how was that process?
It was fun.
It was fun.
It was fun. Yeah.
Getting your body cut open.
Yeah, because I went with my sister. It was like a whole situation. I went with my sister, and she took care of me the whole time. And it was interesting, like just going through surgery again, because you're supposed to get it redone like every 10 to 15 years. It's been like 10 or 11 years. So I got them redone, and it's like, oh, I haven't been in the OR in a long time. And
I mean, that's what you would generally like to
right?
have.
True,
Yeah.
which is good.
Yeah.
Never be on an operating table.
Yeah, so it's like it reminds me like, oh, I remember the last time I was here. It was just a wee lad, you know, like.
Wait, I have a question. What type of boobs did you get? What type of implants?
So the first time around, I got saline. I was a broke bitch, you know.
Yeah,
It was like
because then
400.
saline is the one that you have to replace, but then
10.
silicone,
Yeah.
you don't.
So this time around, I got the super high end, like high tech gummy bear ones.
yeah, now we're twins, girl.
Is that what they're called? This technical term?
Yeah, all the technical
The
terms.
gummy bear ones.
The
Yeah.
high-tech gummy bear ones.
Wait, so you don't have to replace those?
no, they
Not
last
as much,
longer.
No, yeah.
They're more durable. They also like.
Aren't they more
if-
dangerous though?
Well, no, because like they won't. If the bag breaks or whatever, like it stays intact. Like
Yeah.
the gel stays intact, and
Yeah.
I thought there was this
saline
whole
is-
thing about silicone leaking into your body, and that's why they were toxic.
This is literally like a gummy bear gel. Like if it gets squeezed out of the hole, it comes out, but then once it unsqueezes, it comes back in. So it doesn't like leak everywhere. Whereas a saline would just, it's salt
But
water.
how
It's
was
like a
why,
dog
would,
penis.
why would saline be dangerous? Then?
Saline's not
The
dangerous.
lipstick?
It's just that it won't leak everywhere. That's all.
So there was breast implants that were dangerous, though. I feel like
Yeah, they were.
yeah, no, they were.
Sorry.
They were.
So have they changed the?
Yeah, now they're
they
better
changed the formula.
technology.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not fucking crazy because they
No,
said
you're not.
No, just hers
silicone
don't
breast
do
implants
that.
were
Yeah.
toxic. Okay.
So mine, this time around, I cut around the nipple. And
Oh wait, so your nips came entirely off?
no, like they're just the
just
bottom
do a
half
little
moon.
underneath the nip?
Yeah, underneath the nip.
I thought I saw a surgery a long time ago where they would take it completely, pop that shit completely
That's when they're
off.
doing breast reduction because
Yeah.
they need to do like a whole like a line and then like
the keyhole thing.
Yeah.
Wait, did you have to break your milk spout?
I don't think so.
All the milk?
Ugh.
Like, you
No.
know, I just picture like a refrigerator filter
Right?
and like you had to break it.
Yeah, yeah.
And they reinstated it back in.
Okay, so they cut the bottom of your nipple off and then shove that shit in there.
Yeah,
Because they used to go under the whole boob, but not,
That's how I
and
got
now-
mine.
I went
Okay.
through
Under the
armpit
boob.
first time around.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's dangerous though, right?
I don't know.
That's a dangerous one.
I'm not sure.
This belly
no,
button is
the
the
belly
dangerous
button one.
Yeah.
That was the one that they
Oh,
stopped doing.
right. The belly button one.
Yeah.
So it's really shitty because like for months and a week before I had for months, and then a week before the surgery itself, I went to their office to talk to them. A day before surgery, I had to check up with them, and every time I told them, I was like, I really want to keep my old implants. So like, yeah, don't worry about it. Like we'll take care of it. And then on the day of the surgery, 15 minutes before I went to the OR, I'm like, remember, doctor, I want my implants. He's like, yeah, we can clean it up and give it to you. And they fucking forgot and they threw it away.
But if they didn't forget, what were you gonna do? Like hold them in a jar? Or what?
I wanted to put them in like the plexiglass trophy like square things,
Original
and light them up.
boobs.
Yeah,
And light 'em
put it in
up.
the back of my stream.
God.
Maybe I'll eBay one, and then the other like will be like
eBay one?
two halves.
Come
You know, like
on.
You shouldn't have told anybody that they forgot and then just had fake old boobies
That's true.
and pretended that they were your
Gina,
boobies.
come on.
But I want to like give
Come
someone
on.
else a second one, and then like later in life we have to combine the amulets like in the
Oh my
fucking
God.
Indiana Jones
Best
movies.
friend bracelet necklace.
That's so funny.
Or like put it in the G4 office and just hide it somewhere, so if someone
Oh,
finds it,
God.
they win a prize. Like we had all these plans,
Like an
for
Easter
my old
egg,
boobs.
Easter
yeah.
boob.
Yeah, we had all these plans and they tossed it out. They felt terrible about it, but
Did they though? Did they?
They did.
I feel
But
like they did it on purpose because they're like, nah, it's too much work to like prep it for you.
Yeah, and if you put your old boobs under your pillow, the boob fairy can give you
She
money.
gives you a coupon for a free boob job.
I feel like she gives you coupons for random shit like coffee creamer and like some kitty litter.
Weird. I thought it was supposed to be equal and greater value. Sucks.
She's like, well, you pay for broke tits, now you get broke bitch coupons.
But I am happier with them now. Like the shaping is a lot nicer.
Yeah.
You know? So I haven't even showed you guys yet.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna show
Are they
them tonight.
They're
are they a
Frankenstein?
regular
Well,
color
we did see
or are they?
post-op photos,
I
but
didn't
not.
really.
Yeah.
I couldn't see the picture you showed. You were like laying down or something. I couldn't see shit.
Yeah.
Are they all bruised?
The bruising is pretty much all gone. Now I just have extremely tender nipples. Like
Well, we're not
really
gonna
bad.
touch them.
Yeah.
What?
I just want to see them.
We're not?
She's like, you're not.
Yeah. Well, I can
Okay.
touch around the nipple. I don't
Yeah, you
have
can
to-
touch around. But right now it's like it's so tender that I can't even put a blanket over me.
Can I go like this on them?
That I can feel like so tender I can feel that.
Dude, that's crazy because with my boob job, like they went under the boob, right? Because the doctor was like, you have a great fold. You won't even see it. And
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's true. Unless I
Those
lay
are
down.
some heavies, girl.
Great fold.
So yeah, that's what she said. Like my natural breast had a
Yeah.
great
Good
fold.
fold.
Yeah.
Anyway, and so yeah, like when I had that, like the entire area, bottom half of my boobs were completely numb for like forever.
Oh,
Like I
no.
just recently kind of sort of got sense back,
Feeling.
like the feeling
That's
back.
scary.
But yeah, like
My
because
first
so it's
time around-
surprising that you actually feel it, and it's not like at least
Yeah.
like numb for right now.
A lot of people don't get it through their nipples because they're afraid they'll lose sensation. I was like, this is bullshit. I got more sensation.
What if
now.
it dies later?
Yeah.
Fuck it, worth it. I remember when I got my armpit, like through my armpit, I didn't have feeling here for like
Oh,
a year.
Jesus,
That's
On both
weird.
sides.
But just one side.
Oh.
It's very
That's so
strange.
weird.
Yeah. And then it was really funny. Like I was hearing stories, like the nurses told me afterwards, they're like, do you remember anything about getting put under? I'm like, no. They were like, because they were playing reggaeton, because they play music in the OR sometimes,
yeah.
and the doctor just wants to, you know. And so the nurse calls me. She's like, do you remember what happened right before you got put under? I'm like, no. She goes, well, you were laying there, and then you kept telling all the nurses you love them. And then
That sounds like you.
and that was me. And then she goes, and then you popped your head up and you went, say it back.
So you were just drunk, Gina.
Yeah. Gina.
I feel like I've had the same conversation with you.
Did you request gasolina by chance?
I totally pictured that. I'm like, this bitch totally wanted gasolina.
And then they were like, and then before you passed out, you also told us your favorite song was Gasolina because we were playing reggaeton. So I remember waking up from the first thing I remember when I woke up from the medication was I was sitting on a toilet, leaning against the wall, and the nurses were like, honey,
You woke up on the toilet?
yeah.
What the heck?
That's the
Wow.
first stream of consciousness I had.
okay.
And then my nurses were like, honey, we need you to pee. Like you're done, but we need you to pee. I'm like, okay. But I kept falling asleep every
They didn't give you a catheter.
so drunk, Gina?
yeah, right? So then I wake up again and I'm like, okay, I'm really gonna try this time. And then I was like, no, it's not gonna happen. They're like, we're gonna put a catheter on her. And then they're like, just try it. And then they turn on Gasolina for me and they're like, try to dance and pee. I'm like,
Dance and pee.
but I couldn't.
What the hell? Like your bodily functions just shut
That is
down.
so weird.
I
They
thought
didn't
you would
just
pee
catheter
easier
you
when you're
up.
Yeah, and then so she's like, if you don't pee, we're gonna put you in a catheter, and we just pop your catheter in. And so I fall asleep again, wake up, feel them spreading my lips and popping a catheter in, and then knock me out again. It didn't hurt. Look, I'm a huge advocate for catheters now. I love catheters.
Okay.
I had it for 2 days.
Okay, Gina.
2 days.
You were numbed up.
Maybe, yeah. But then it was like, I don't feel anything. I don't feel it
Who's an
coming out.
advocate for catheters?
Hear me out. Hear me out.
That's
Hear me out.
absolutely ridiculous.
I didn't have to get up to go pee, so my recovery was just in bed. I'm like, this is great for a lazy person. I didn't feel myself peeing at all, and the bag was near my foot. So when I'm peeing, I was like, ooh, free foot warmer.
Oh my God.
It was fucking dope.
Disgusting.
Did you feel yourself
Nasty,
No,
girl.
I didn't even feel it coming out.
Yeah.
And then my sister on the second day was like, hey, they said you gotta take it out now because you can get a UTI. So she had to go dump my pee bag. God bless her.
Oh my God, your sister did that.
Oh, my sister took
nurse
such great
job?
care of me.
Wow.
She was amazing. And then she's like, and then you have to pull out the catheter. And she's like, I really don't want to reach down there and pull out your catheter.
She had to pull it out.
So I was like half fucked up.
Where
I was
the
like, how
fuck
do you?
is your doctor?
I was at my Airbnb. So I was like, how do you do it? And like, I'm all fucked up. She's like, you just pull it out. I'm like, okay. And I just reached down there and I pulled it out. I didn't feel anything. Like you can't feel
Okay, you were on
anything.
enough drugs.
You were on drugs.
Yeah, so don't say you're.
Jesus.
No,
This
but
is
then
a
I
fun process.
already had feeling back.
Let's say you're an
after 2
advocate for
days.
catheters.
After
Oh,
2 days,
God,
though.
Gina.
And then I talked to my doctor friends who are like, yeah, usually it doesn't hurt as much for women because men's urethras are a lot
Oh, fuck.
smaller.
Yeah.
No, they're
Yeah,
longer.
That's true.
And longer too.
When they get UTIs, it's like
Yeah.
way crazier than when we
Oh,
get
you mean like
UTIs.
the width?
the
is what-
diameter of it,
Yeah, it's smaller.
So I'm fucking all about it. It's
How do they,
dope.
Tiff, do you know how they put them in? Like, what does it look like?
I don't know. I've never seen it. 'cause
I need
didn't
to
work
Google
with
this
patients
now.
But I do remember getting like the fucking burning feeling in your urethra
Oh, really?
after you pull it, like after it's out. And then that first pee after having a catheter is fucking painful, girl.
That's like a UTI.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah, it's painful.
I was big chilling. That was the best.
I remember
experience of
after
my life.
getting my appendix taken out, I like my whole like abdomen felt like I just got beat up and like ran over by a bus, and my fucking pee hole was like hurting so badly.
Oh my
where I'm like,
God.
Busted. You had a busted ass
and-
pee hole.
Yeah, my pee hole was fucked up, and also my throat.
Oh yeah.
All your
My
holes.
throat was all fucked up because
Jesus,
of the
girl, you
fucking.
got wrecked.
Yeah.
What was it from?
I forgot what it's
Trachea.
called.
The tube
Yeah.
that choose to
Oh, you got
breathe.
intubated.
Yeah.
Yes,
Shit.
I got intubated.
I did not want to have
exactly.
surgery. They were gonna fuck up all my
Yeah,
holes.
dude. I was like, man.
This was for your breast implants?
No, my appendix.
Oh.
No, but for my breast implants, I don't remember getting a catheter. It was like I went in and like I left that same day. Like, it was
I don't
no
think
big deal.
I've never had a catheter or I've never been intubated.
Same. I've
It's
never had
weird.
surgery. Knock on wood.
Is it
Yeah.
weird that I like surgery?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're improving yourself the way you want to, and also
If
the
it's-
drugs are great. And
Okay,
being put
cosmetic
under-
surgery.
Cosmetic,
Yeah.
cosmetic, yeah. And being put under is super fun.
No.
I love that
Sure,
feeling.
you could also die.
Yes,
but okay.
girl, you're pretty much dying.
And where's the bad in that? I've been
You
wanting
ready to
out.
die? You ready to die?
I've been wanting
We
out.
need to talk after this episode if you're ready to die.
At least you go out with big tits, you know?
Exactly.
Oh Jesus!
But my biggest fear is not dying during it. But I got my wisdom teeth pulled out, and that was the only time I got put under. But is waking up while they're in the mid surgery.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to wake up and see my body splayed
Yeah.
open.
Well, okay, so you don't have to worry about that when you're getting surgery because they tape your eyes for that reason in case you wake up. Also, inside the anesthesia, there is a drug in there that causes amnesia. So even if you do wake up, you won't remember.
Yeah. I didn't
that's
remember
scary
shit.
too.
Yeah.
I didn't remember shit for like 2 days, and my sister had to tell me what was going on. And I was like, I would get like annoyed at her for something, for not like wiping out my blood fast enough or something. I'm like, Sam, you're so dumb, and then just knock out. Yeah, but she was so sweet. Like she like washed my face for me. I'm like, oh,
That's so
she did your,
But then the
your
funniest thing-
SK2 formula. Yeah,
Like a fucking 10-step Korean.
You're like you skipped a step.
oil. She did the oil cleanser and everything.
The funniest thing though, so for the first day they gave us like this breathing apparatus where I had to breathe and to hold my breath, and it pushes up this ping pong ball just
Oh,
to make
yeah.
sure that I'm breathing the whole night, and you have to do it every hour for the first night. My stupid fucking sister, her alarm is Bretman Rock yelling, "Wake the fuck up, bitch!" every hour.
That's a
the
good
first
impression.
night.
That's hilarious.
So every hour, like I'm fucked up on drugs, and she was sleeping in the same bed with me. So every hour, just wake the fuck up, bitch, and I have to wake up like, hey, Sam, you're a fucking idiot.
And your ping pong ball goes.
way up.
Wait, did you put that you had a history of asthma?
No,
Oh, weird. Because I thought that was just for like asthma people. Because I had to do that when I gave birth to Isaac after having like a C-section. They made me do that ping pong thing too.
Maybe they were just super careful.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
That's true.
But it was an interesting experience. Now I'm in a fight with the Airbnb hosts
Why?
because like I got blood on their pillow, and then I didn't know. I thought I washed it off. Like I cleaned it up with what is it? Hydrogen peroxide, and I got it on their bed sheet a little bit. I was like, oh shit! So I got hydrogen peroxide. I threw it in the wash, and then like I threw it in the wash, like before we left and stuff, and then they like messaged me angry, like, how could you, like, they thought like the message makes it sound like I fucking killed their dog.
Oh, damn.
What kind of morals do you have to leave my sheets like this and blah blah blah? Like, how could you do this? What kind of human being are you? I was like,
Whoa.
What if you were on your period or something and accidentally like leaked?
And then
How is getting blood on a bed sheet immoral?
yeah, and then I was like,
I mean,
oh
you
my
just
god.
charged for them to be replaced.
Yeah.
Why is this a personal attack?
Exactly.
It's a fucking bed sheet. We
Exactly.
can buy a
It's
new one.
So, and then I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'll replace it for you. I can Amazon Prime it over to you right now. Cause he sent me pictures of it. I'm like, I can replace it for you right now. He goes, yeah, it's $400. I'm like, all right, suck my dick.
Get outta here.
Yeah. The pillow was like yellow and flat with stains from like 20
He wanted
years.
you to replace. He's like, oh, a stain. I can get all of this
Exactly.
replaced.
And then I
And I
was
can
like,
shame her and make her
Yeah.
feel guilty enough to pay for it.
yeah, but you don't know who the fuck I am, do you? Yeah. And then so I messaged him back. I'm like, it's not $400. My family works in furniture and upholstery. It's not 400.
Yeah.
The blanket was like the thinnest blanket ever.
Yeah.
So I was like, how about this? Why don't you send me a receipt or a label of the brand that's on the pillow? And they refused to.
Right.
They didn't. And of course,
Right.
they escalated it to Airbnb instead.
They're full of shit.
Yeah. So I told Airbnb and I was like, ask them for labels. And then I looked up on Airbnb, it says that linen stains and whatever, it's actually a cost of doing business and you can't charge people for that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
see, they were gonna get a replacement, but
So
now
now-
they don't have to
I
get
love
any.
it.
Now, here's the worst part. 2 days before I came in, they're like, oh my gosh, Texas weather, we don't know what's going on, but there's cockroaches. And then it was 2 days before, so I couldn't change my shit. Like, why didn't you tell me this sooner? It's not like it's the first time Texas ever had a summer.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
live in Texas and I don't have any cockroaches in my apartment.
So I was just like, my sister was like, you know what? It's okay. Like, I'll be fine with it. It's 2 days out. We can't change anything about it. So I told them, I was like, you do realize that I have videos and pictures of cockroaches and messages of you admitting that you have cockroaches.
Ew.
Do you want to really do this right now?
Oh my god.
Like, you really want to try this right
Gina's
now?
like ready to fight.
So it's like either I buy you some new sheets or whatever, or I just shut down
So
the
they
whole
were
listing.
they were projecting their moral issues. Like they're the most
Exactly.
immoral people.
And then like I took videos and there were other bugs too.
Ew.
Yeah. And then I looked through their reviews and one of them was in Spanish, like they had cockroaches. And this guy goes, what kind of person would make up lies and these moral blah blah blah? And when I saw the cockroaches pictures, it looks like they posed the cockroaches.
What?
And I'm like,
Let me
you're
bring my
fucking
own
mental.
my own model cockroaches.
Who
Oh my god.
Who would do that?
Airbnb host lied on me like that too once.
Really?
Oh, so annoying.
So then I messaged back Airbnb. I was like, okay, if they want to do this, here's all the pictures and shit of the cockroaches. Have fun with that. And then I went on my Twitter, who's verified now, and I tagged Airbnb. And then I'm like, you know who the fuck I am now.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's a really douchebag thing to say, but
It is.
yeah. But it's just like, don't try to scam me out of 400. So then they send me a receipt. Like we went shopping for new sheets, and here it's 200. I'm like, oh, all of a sudden it's $200.
Oh, they
now.
put those in their personal house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then so-
you're not going to put $200 sheets in an Airbnb house. Give me
Yeah.
a fucking break.
But here's the thing: it went from you damaged these 2 items to here's 10 items on the receipt. I was like, suck my dick, dude. I'm not paying for that shit.
Good for you.
Yeah, that's good.
No, you were gonna get a replacement and I get nothing.
Yeah. But now I have like my very first bad review ever on Airbnb after like 6 years.
Oh, I hate that.
That sucks.
Totally ruins your
You should be
reputation.
able to. Can you respond to it?
No.
You
Yeah,
can't
there
contest it.
You'll just keep going back and
Contest-
forth fighting with someone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. Well, anyway.
Because I would post the pictures of cockroaches underneath
Right?
the bad review.
Yeah. And that's why I told Airbnb, and like they have reviews from months ago saying there's cockroaches. It's not like this is a new thing.
That's true. Well, anyway, let's move on to our first sponsor here, which is DoorDash. Shout outs to DoorDash.
I used that a lot during surgery.
I bet you did.
Whataburger, what's up, baby? I miss you so
yes.
much. It's
That
so
spicy
good.
ketchup is my favorite.
Oh,
We actually have that in the fridge. Because it was from
I gave it
Jess's,
to
yeah.
them.
Oh, damn, girl. All right. So, DoorDash connects you with restaurants you love right now and right to your door. And now you can get grocery essentials that you need with DoorDash. Get drinks, snacks, and other household items delivered in under an hour. Ordering is easy. Open the DoorDash app, choose what you want from where you want, and your items will be left safely outside your door with the contactless delivery drop-off setting. With over 300,000 partners in the US, Puerto Rico, Canada, and Australia, you can support your neighborhood go-tos or choose from your favorite national restaurants like Popeyes, Chipotle, Cheesecake Factory, Whataburger.
I miss it.
I know, me too.
Whataburger.
Whataburger. What? I know.
But she said Whataburger.
Whataburger.
I say Whataburger too.
Yeah.
It's just easier.
Yeah.
Makes me think of a burger filled with water. Like,
Okay, for a limited time, our listeners can get 25% off and 0 delivery fees on their first order of $15 or more. When you download the DoorDash app and enter code MOOD, that's 25% off up to a $10 value and 0 delivery fees on your first order. When you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code MOOD. Don't forget, that's code MOOD for 25% off your first order with DoorDash. Subject to change. Terms apply.
Yum.
Subject to change. That was kind of hard to say.
Yes, and we'd also like to give a shout out to our next sponsor, Lucy, which is a tobacco alternative. If you're still smoking in 2021, sorry for
Judgment.
you. Sorry. All the shame and all the judgment. I'm an ex-smoker, so I can say that. Lucy is a much cleaner alternative to smoking cigarettes, and it's also better, from what I've read, than vaping. So let's not do that. Lucy is a nicotine company founded by Caltech scientists and former smokers looking for a better and cleaner nicotine alternative. Finally, tobacco alternatives that don't suck. They've got nicotine gum and lozenges with 4 milligrams of nicotine. It comes in several different flavors like wintergreen, cinnamon, pomegranate, cherry ice, citrus, or mint. So there's a flavor for any type of person. They're also FSA and HSA eligible, so you can spend your pre-tax dollars on them. We love that. It's convenient and discreet. They can be enjoyed anywhere, like on flights or at work, anywhere on the go. A subscription to Lucy comes directly to your door each month. It's very simple. You don't have to leave your house. We all know we love the subscription delivery services. Always be there when you need it. It's 2021. Get rid of cigarettes, unplug your vape, throw out your dip, get some Lucy nicotine gum or lozenges. Go to lucy.co and use promo code BIGMOOD to get 20% off all products on your first order, including gum or lozenges. That's lucy.co and use promo code BIGMOOD at checkout. Also, I have to give this disclaimer. This product contains nicotine derived from tobacco. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Warning! Head over to lucy.co and be sure to use that promo code BIGMOOD for 20% off.
But enough about my perfectly round, perky new boobs.
Oh my God.
you're happy.
I'm happy.
She bought her happiness, everyone. Everyone, you can
They
buy
say
it.
money
You
doesn't
can
buy
buy it.
happiness, but you can buy titties.
Sure
And
can.
who doesn't like titties?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Does anyone else here have anything to talk about? Because
I don't know.
You got any new
feel
things
like-
put inside you besides me? Is there anything new put inside anyone else's body besides Gina's boobs?
Me, I got some news. Is that I'm pregnant.
sorry, so we're spiking totally on the
Yeah.
mic. So
Yeah.
Worth it.
Yeah.
Worth it.
So I by the time this video comes out, we have now announced that Casey and I are expecting.
Yes.
And it's so exciting because I mean, you guys already know, and then also whoever follows our Tiff and Case channel know that we did experience a miscarriage back in April. And it was so devastating because we've been wanting to have a kid, adding to our family. And yeah, experiencing that was really traumatic. It was so traumatic that once we took a month off to kind of just hold on, we got to figure this out. Let's go to therapy. Let's process this.
A month off
grieve.
from fucking?
A month off from trying. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They didn't have sex
I just wanted to know what got taken a month.
It was so
Okay.
They
we
did
had
not fornicate for a month for those of you who are not clear on
No
the...
PP's going into ginas.
no, we still had sex, but it was just
Oh.
it was we weren't actively trying to get pregnant for that month.
He
Okay.
stopped treating you like a mom for a few weeks.
So for a week you were a toaster strudel and not a Twinkie. Yeah.
You didn't save the strudel.
Yeah.
You just let it slide.
Yeah. The Twinkies and peas
out.
inside, the strudels on top.
Oh my gosh. No, but yeah, so I just had a period. I had that fertile week, weren't trying to be
Yeah.
active in anything. And then the next month we're like, okay, well, I feel like we've processed this. You know, we really, really, really want to add to our family.
Did it, even though you did lose the baby, did the implantation give you hope at least? Because you'd been kind of trying for so long.
Exactly. So that's actually something I didn't mention in that video on our channel, which is the fact that like the one good thing about that tragedy is the fact that we were able to get pregnant. And that was what my doctor told us. Like, you know, it's as sad as it is, obviously, like, you know, you get your hopes up and like it's really traumatic to like lose something that you were so hopeful for and so excited for. It is like, at least you can look at it. Yeah, physically.
Yeah, because you're like the women, like you get attached to baby emotionally.
Exactly. And then so, yeah, like the one good thing is like, oh, we are able to get pregnant. This is the first time, like after all these years of being together, after like several years of us being married and like kind of loosely trying to get pregnant, finally getting pregnant. It's like, okay, well, at least we were able to do it.
Did you do anything different?
Yes.
What did you do different?
Oh, you did it from behind this time. Did you lay back afterwards with your legs in the air to make sure nothing tips
Yes. I did that too.
I was kidding, but okay.
No, yeah. No, I did.
She did that
Don't
thing
ask
you do.
if you're not ready for the answer,
Right?
Gina.
She bounces so it comes down like
She
it
did
goes
that
in
thing you
deeper.
do when you're on the phone and you're a kid and you just like
You put your legs up.
and you're like
She did a handstand.
I did that. I totally did that. No, yeah. So the different things were the fact that, okay, so in the past when we were kind of loosely trying, I wouldn't really check when I was ovulating, like when fertile week was. Because just a little, like in case you don't know, a woman ovulates, which means the egg drops and it could be ready to be like, you know, with the sperm, like meet with the sperm and create a baby. That egg is only there for about 48 hours.
Yeah.
You only have a 48-hour window for sperm to hit the egg. But the thing is that there's a whole week of like fertile week because sperm can live up to like 5 days. So if you try to hit like those days, then you can like pretty much have a stockpile in there ready for the egg.
God, don't say stockpile of sperm.
They're all swimming.
Do it
They're in a Las Vegas pool. They're like chilling, waiting for the egg to drop.
Just having
DJ's
a
playing
fiesta
music.
and shit.
So yeah, so then in the past I wasn't checking when I was ovulating. I was like, you know what, let's just like, I feel like it's around these days because they're like, you know, I use an app. So I'm like, yeah, okay. The different things. I started actually using an LH strip, which would check for this one particular hormone that spikes when you ovulate. So when the egg is there, this one hormone will tell you like, oh shit, yeah, you're fertile right now. You have an egg there. You better
Does it give you a
try to
bunch of
fertilize it.
notifications like,
Oh my God.
get the P in the V.
How cute would it be if you made an app where it sends you a notification, like it pretends that it's like, hey, I'm outside, can you let me in? It texts you, you know, it gives it like a personality.
Yeah, that's cute.
Like, I'm gonna leave in 48 hours if you don't pick me up right now. Oh, he's here. Okay, I'll let you go. Okay, bye. That'd be so cute.
And I'm gonna leave a mess.
Yeah, I'm gonna
when I go.
Sorry about the mess. Sorry about the mess.
Okay.
But yeah, so those like strips is kind of like a pregnancy test. Like you pee on it and then you get to see whatever. I finally started using those. So then I got to learn my body like after several months when I tend to ovulate. And then that first time I got pregnant and also this time I got pregnant, the thing that we did was just have sex the whole week. And
Just every day.
every day we were going at it.
Poor Isaac. I hope he was.
No, he actually wasn't home.
Okay, thank God.
He wasn't home. And
kid.
I was
Would
like,
it matter if he was home?
at this point, we're just so like you know, like we really just wanted to make this happen. So
She's like, fuck him. I don't care.
it probably wouldn't have mattered.
I mean, every adult with the child
Yeah,
is not
I mean,
going to just stop having sex because
I
they have
know.
a
I mean,
child.
like being loud.
Oh,
She's
no.
like, fuck it.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
we're
I
fine.
mean,
Whatever we
no.
want.
They like the quiet sex too.
Yeah, we're like we'll be considerate. Like, actually, I don't know if I want to put this out there in case Isaac ever knows. Fuck it.
Yeah.
We're all damaged by our parents fucking. We all have to
he's a
deal with that
teenager.
damage.
What I was gonna say
A little trauma will make him funny.
Yeah.
is that whenever he just so happened to be home and we were like, oh snaps, you know, like let's get this in, what we would do is, so on the upstairs we have like this really long hallway. Our bedroom is on one end and Isaac's at the other end of the hallway, but in between us and closer to Isaac's bedroom is the laundry room. So we would actually just leave the dryer running and it's like super loud, like
That's
right
life
by
hack.
Yo,
That's great life hack.
what if Casey accidentally gets Pavloved and now whenever he hears a dryer, he gets horny? Holy shit, that would be
Every
so
time he do laundry, he's like, yes.
it's time.
Yeah.
It's time.
Joke's on you because he was probably like, laundry's on, they won't hear me.
think about it. I don't think about it.
Family's in on it.
Mind fucked me now.
Gross.
At least it'll be the first time in a year you got fucked, huh?
Okay.
You're coming in hot.
Okay.
Who's ready?
Oh my god. But yeah, that is what we did differently. And also, I guess more pregnancy questions that I know most people are curious about. I'm due in February. February
Valentine's
Late February?
Late
Early-
February.
All right, Pisces. They
My
could be on the
brother-
show. They could be on the show.
Aquarius.
My brother's a February.
Early February is Aquarius,
Aquarius.
but late February, Pisces.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Pisces baby.
A water
and
sign?
With a fire.
yeah, water sign.
A water
Okay, I
sign.
like that. I like that.
Yeah, it's actually wait, what's Capricorn?
January and end of December.
No, like the
I don't.
Air-
I don't
is
know
there
if it's
an
air
air?
or
It is
air,
an
air or
There is
ground.
an
I
air.
can't remember. Air or earth.
okay, because Casey's Earth, I'm fire.
Yeah.
Baby's gonna be water, and I don't know what Capricorn is
Oh,
because
you're
that's
gonna be
Isaac.
like Earth, Wind, and Fire over there.
You need an Airbnb. Yeah.
The 21st.
Yo, that would be sick if they timed it so he's born on 21st of September and he's a wind baby, and you guys are Earth, Wind, and Fire, and that's your song. That'd be dope. That would be the most big brain planned out shit ever.
I actually
so funny.
cried last year, 2020, September 21, 2020, because
Which time?
I mean, what do you mean? On that day, though, I literally
Yeah.
cried. I went to YouTube and I started watching that video because I was like, oh, it's, I love this song. It's September 21st. Everyone goes to YouTube and watches this. But it was like during the pandemic, and the comments that people were leaving fucking got me to my soul. They were like,
were they saying?
everything's burning down, but at least we have this. And then like everyone was kind of like being like such a community in the comments of that YouTube channel. I was bawling my eyes out because it was like we're in the middle of something that feels tragic and scary.
Yeah.
And then everyone's just on YouTube like, yo, we're still like humans and we
you're
all
gonna
like
cry
this
again.
song together.
That's
Yeah.
sweet.
It like it really
That is
hit
really
me in the
sweet.
feels.
It's actually
It has never occurred to me to go on YouTube and listen to that song on the day. But now I will.
We're gonna comment now. Hey, Jess.
Yeah.
We know you're here.
I'm just
Stop
gonna
crying,
go,
you
I
bitch.
always, every year I refresh and I go like show newest comments
Yeah.
or whatever, and people are all like, it's like a little
You're a weirdo.
scene. It's a scene.
Yeah, it's cute. It's an underground scene. Nobody
Yeah.
knows about it.
Aw.
Yeah.
Actually, I kind of relate a little bit because the last day of April, I listened to NSYNC. It's gonna be May.
Oh my god. Okay, well that's not so sweet.
It's not sweet. I'm just saying I relate. The
Yeah.
fact that every
That's
year I
her
think
song
of that
and you
song.
have your song and
Yeah.
she has her song.
My
okay?
song's better. Okay.
The comments are like, we're in a pandemic, but tomorrow's gonna be May.
Yeah,
so we're
yeah.
all here.
Then I'm gonna sit there and cry.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's exciting.
Congrats.
Thank you.
And
How are you?
congratulations to Casey. He's here too.
Yeah.
How are
Yeah.
you feeling?
Congratulations on your cum.
Yeah.
You working twice.
You
It
did
worked.
What you were good for. Anyway, Tiff, how are you feeling?
Yeah, have you been
physically?
nauseous? Or
Ooh, hell yeah. I've been
Oh,
so
no.
nauseous. First trimester was definitely first trimester, man. It
Does
was,
that mean it's a boy?
I don't know.
Wasn't it like the first trimester is really bad? It's one or the other. Is
I
that a
don't
thing?
know.
Oh,
But with Isaac, I was also super, super nauseous, super, super, super tired. So I get.
I know some people can tell by the way they're carrying. Like if it's like a basketball, it's like a boy. It's a boy. But if it's
Yeah.
like you get wider, then it's a girl.
I truly believe in that one.
too
Because
early for
I
that
really
now.
see. Yeah, I don't really have.
Vietnamese people think that.
show us your nothing yet.
have a little
How big
awkward-
is it?
Just so you guys know, we're filming this at me being 11 weeks, but we're gonna announce
By the time this comes out,
we're like
it'll
14 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second trimester.
You have to go on YouTube if you want to see her little bump.
Her little baby bump.
Basically, it looks like
you
my
ate-
stomach.
It looks like you ate too many donuts right
Yeah.
now.
Looks like you had Taco
all.
Bell
Yeah.
last night.
That's me on my period
I
at
had
Taco Bell.
yesterday.
really pizza.
So did we.
Perfect.
I had a cinnamon
You want to
twist
see my
and-
baby?
Yeah. Can I show you my Taco Bell baby?
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, last week I felt like I had more of a little like bump, but
It could have
this
been
week-
hormonal.
This week came down. It came down a
You're
lot.
probably just eating weird.
Baby's
Yeah.
been like doing some dumbbells and
He's like,
your
Mom, you
uterus.
can't get that.
he's
big."
shredding.
Ooh, now I can do this TikTok experiment that I saw for pregnant women. They said that if there's a big, heavily pregnant woman in your life, go behind her, put your hands
yeah, I've
under
seen
her
that.
belly, and just lift, and then it'll
the
like
baby?
instant relief for you or something.
All
You
that
wanna see
weight.
if it
I
works.
do that with my fat. It really does help me breathe
come
better.
on.
No, I swear to God.
You don't have enough fat.
Okay, no. If you pinch it and you pull it away from your stomach, I can breathe like a full ass breath.
I'm like, I can't do it.
Because in that
Try
video
it.
with the pregnant
you
women,
gotta
if you
pinch
pull
and you
your
got and
fat
then-
away,
and
He's trying it.
pinch it and pull it away from your stomach. You can like, I don't know, I have anxiety and like then I do that
I think
and I
it
don't
just
have
feels
anxiety.
good because
It's like a full ass like
that doesn't affect your
Your
lungs.
diaphragm can expand.
yeah,
and your
everything
lungs can
expands
expand.
so well.
You're crazy.
But in
crazy.
those videos on TikTok, every time they lifted the belly, the pregnant women were always like instant, like just melt relief. And I want to know what exactly is going on. So when that happens, I need you to explain to me I'm going to do
What's
it on
going
you.
on?
Well,
Yeah.
there's also like pressure on your bladder. Oh. When the baby's like that big.
Yeah.
First trimester symptom is also peeing a lot because there's like more blood flow going down there. So every night I've been waking up in the middle of the night to go pee, and it's so annoying because I'm like, oh man, the baby's not here yet, but it's already like
Annoying.
training me to
Yeah.
wake up in the middle of the night.
You need to get
That makes
back
sense.
into work mode.
Well,
you can't be lazy
catheter
anymore.
advocate over here can just help you out if you don't want to get up.
You could just
There you
sleep through
go.
the night with the catheter.
There you go.
No, but I don't know. I end up like turning a lot. That could pull out. It'll be okay.
Nah, you'll be fine.
It'll be bad.
We'll anchor it on one corner. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
But yeah, everyone
Just get Casey to empty the bag.
Yeah. It's love.
Gross.
Does he really love you? Does he really love you?
It's a
You don't
test.
empty
Oh,
your
he
pee bag,
does. I know
right?
he would.
You know?
I know.
Are you taking advantage of any perks of being
pregnant?
Pregnant, yeah.
It's like craving stuff. Like I totally have been craving, and then
What have you been craving the most?
I haven't had one thing that's been consistent. It's been fucking weird because I'll really love a food one day, and then the next day or like the next week I think about it and oh my god, it makes me want to vomit. Like it's fucking weird.
Or it's like when you drink too much vodka and then the next day you smell vodka and you want to vomit, but last night it was fun.
Yeah, or like I won't even get to eat the thing I was craving, but then I'll think about it the next day and it makes me want to throw up. It's really weird. Also scents,
Yeah.
like strong smells would trigger my gag reflex. But because right now I'm in the 11th week, I'm getting closer to finishing first trimester, which means my nausea has been a lot better. I don't feel as tired anymore because man, do you feel tired in the beginning?
Because you were tired anyway before
Yeah.
For the
that.
most part.
Yeah.
That was because like of depression too.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
right.
yeah, that happens.
That whole thing. Yeah.
But yeah, so I've actually just been spending a lot of time like sleeping, taking naps. And then because of the naps, I'll end up staying up super late. Like I'm like up till like 3 a.m. I'm like, fuck, my sleep's all fucked up.
Dang.
But it really is training me for when the baby comes.
Yeah. It's like,
And
this is
then-
going to be your schedule. Also, I'm going to be a water baby, so I'm going to be very emotional and I'm going to demand your attention.
Oh my God, last night it was so weird because our cat always sleeps with us, Maya. She always sleeps with us in the bed and she's always purring and everything. But last night her purring was like, I could not stand it. I couldn't stand it. I'm like, she needs to get off the bed. Oh my God, what the fuck is happening? Why is it like,
So you
why
get
am I
sensory
so-
overload.
Yeah.
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 What in the world? That's weird.
Cat's just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, it's so loud.
you're
Like, I can't go to sleep.
fucking bed.
Cat's gonna hate the baby.
Smells are amplified, sounds are amplified, probably brightness will be amplified.
Man,
Yeah.
this is
No,
really
you
not selling pregnancy for us
Hold
right
on.
now.
You know what was
I wasn't
crazy?
buying anyway.
A few weeks ago, earlier in the pregnancy, my sound was all fucked up. Like I actually couldn't hear people speak if there was like multiple people talking. And I was like, what the fuck? Am I going deaf? This is a weird pregnancy symptom.
Wait, so it got like muddled or it just got low? Okay.
No, it got muddled. Like
Yeah.
it was just like all the sounds kind of got combined. And I couldn't make out what people were telling me, like saying to me. It was weird.
Okay, so I get sensory overload just like in life, and that's exactly what happens when there's too many sounds. Like when too many people are talking at once, like if I'm at a table and there's too many conversations going on, I get so overwhelmed and I try not to like let it show because most people can handle that. But I totally get that feeling. Like it just sounds like, and someone will be talking directly to me and I can't like understand what they're saying because
Yeah.
there's too many conversations going on around me.
Yeah, now I know what that feels like.
Yeah.
I've never experienced that before.
That's why I would cry in the club too, because there were way too many sounds and noises and like lights. I'm like, I can't handle this.
There's a meme called "Why am I crying in the club right now?" That's
Sensory overload. That's why.
oh, it's so good.
Yeah. The last thing is a lot of people are at like have been asking us, like our friends and stuff, what are we gonna have? Like, do we know yet? Like the sex of
gender.
the baby? And we decided we're gonna wait till the baby's born.
Selfish.
Controversial.
Selfish. I want to
You're not buying
know.
any shit.
No, yeah, we'll buy stuff, but
It could
actually,
be gender neutral.
yeah,
so.
like neutral colors. But the route, like the theme or whatever that I would absolutely love, but it's really fucking hard to find in baby products is just like black, white, teal, and red.
Aw.
But
like your house.
yeah, actually, yeah, like our house, because red is his favorite color, teal's my favorite color, but it's also like kind of neutral.
Yeah.
And then white and black just looks really good against those colors.
Yeah.
Like it has to be like the particular tone.
There's probably stuff on like Etsy, like probably that, you know, the big chain stores might not have as much, but I feel like there's like indie brands that probably have those because I've seen it. I've actually seen one on Shark Tank that had that kind of like indie vibe.
You mean you don't want to do a gender exchange where we can start a forest fire?
A gender exchange.
I mean, exchange.
A reveal.
I would love to do a gender exchange.
You sure you don't want to start your baby's transition?
Make some more money.
I don't know where that came from. Yeah. Anyways, back to forest fires. No,
I'll consider it.
It could be fun.
thank you for me.
It'd be lit.
you, Gina.
Burn down the rest of LA.
Yeah.
But-
and then we'll go watch that September 21 video
Yeah.
and comment the world is burning, but
Yeah.
they won't know we did it.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for stealing my thunder. Anyways, Jess,
Sorry, boobs.
what have you been up to, Jess?
Have you had anything inside you lately?
Oh, man.
I don't know. I think what I could have inside of me though is some candid clear liners.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
Actually,
true.
I mean, I have perfect teeth, so I don't need them. But I'm here to let you guys know that if you do need,
if you
some
do want
help
to
with your
achieve
teeth,
that perfect look,
if you want a perfectly straight smile as well as a white smile, Candid can help you. Thousands of people have used Candid. They're clear, comfortable, removable, and practically invisible aligners to help straighten teeth. Your treatment is prescribed and closely monitored remotely by the same licensed orthodontist from start to finish, while other companies use general dentists.
I can't help but laugh because you're always so perfect.
I know.
Jess.
yeah, your perfect teeth can't make perfect words, huh? Maybe you need some aligners.
Yeah. Align
I
the
need
words.
a tongue aligner. While other companies use general dentists, Candid only works with orthodontists who are okay. Y'all gave me like the of the mouth.
Yeah, we'll give you a complex.
Candid. Candid. What's that called? Is there a thing for that?
I don't know. It's the evil eye thing.
Of the mouth.
Yeah.
That's
Candid
right.
only works with
Evil lingua.
orthodontists who are experts in tooth movement. You can book an appointment at a Candid studio near you or do everything from the comfort and convenience of your own home. And the average Candid treatment is just 6 months. You could have some beautiful teeth in just 6 months.
And then you get to see results sooner than
Results,
that too.
yeah, pretty fast actually. And it costs thousands less than traditional braces. And with your aligner treatment, you get Candid's teeth whitening for free. For free. Candid can help you get straighter, brighter smile you've always wanted. Right now, you could save $75 on Candid Starter Kit. Go to candidco.com/mood and use code MOOD. That's candidco.com/mood and use code MOOD.
Use code MOOD.
Take advantage of this limited time offer to save $75 on your starter kit. candidco.com/mood. Code MOOD.
Nobody has time for braces, and you know what else no one has time for?
Your
Painful
shit.
feet. Uncomfortable shoes.
Oh,
Ooh,
yes.
do not curse in this app.
No, you can't curse in this app.
That's right. Tiff, your feet are gonna swell up soon. That means you're gonna need some really comfy shoes.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I'm so happy I have my Rothy's. They're
Yeah,
so comfy.
Rothy's. Shout out to our sponsor, Rothy's. They're so comfortable.
They
These
very
shoes.
much comfortable.
Not only are they comfortable, but did you know they're made from like recycled water bottles? Like they're very sustainable. They come in all different styles and colors. You can start summer off on the right foot with
cute.
comfortable bestsellers like flats, loafers, and sneakers. I have sneakers and they're
Same.
so comfy. They're like having a sock on your
Yes.
foot.
It's
but
very soft for
then you get-
plastic
but they're
bottles.
yeah.
I don't know how they did that.
How do they
Genius.
do that?
I know.
They also recently launched men's shoes that are durable, washable. Hello, men, wash your
With your
shoes.
stinky toes.
And created with nearly zero waste. I wear them everywhere. It really feels like my feet are protected, but they also are in like an enveloped sock.
It's soft on the skin. Like,
And they're
it's not
cute.
rough.
Yeah.
A lot of shoes are rough on the skin, these are soft on the skin.
Exactly.
It feels nice.
Plus the style, I don't know, I got the kind that it reminds me of like a 70s like vintage tinny look. It's got like really cute colors. Anyway, step up your summer wardrobe with washable, sustainable, stylish shoes and bags from Rothy's. Head to rothys.com/bigmood to find your new favorites today. That's rothys.com/bigmood. Big mood.
Yeah, what you been up to, Jess?
I haven't been up to not a goddamn
I
thing.
what
know,
happened
I
to
know
your
what you've
cute-
been up to.
What?
You had a little vagina pitter patter.
What?
Yeah,
right.
yeah, she had a little pit pat
true.
in her
Okay, I
down
didn't
there.
say the group chat shit was gonna come out.
I was actually gonna ask about your group that by the stream or the lake
Oh
or
yeah, no,
river.
the dog park group. I
that
have
one.
not seen them because they've been doing a lot of construction on our apartment, and then the dog park was like locked for a while. So I was like, okay, well that kind of killed the steam off of that. But
Yeah, what about your pitter patter?
so okay.
Parts work, everybody.
I think I read this while I was recovering. I just woke up, looked at my chat, and just and then fell back asleep. And her vagina.
I
is in love.
texted them because at like 2 a.m. or something, I went out. So in Austin, there's this like row of bars that are all outdoors. I think one of them's called like Moon Tower. Another one's called like Lucy's I forgot what it is, but there's just like a whole string of like outdoor bars. So it feels more COVID safe because they're huge properties. And so it's like very socially distanced and it's also outside. So like that's what the only kind of place I'm vaccinated, but I'm not super comfortable going in a club or anything like, but there's a lot of people there and it's really fun. And they play games there, like cornhole, and they have like, this bar has like hula hoops and like
cool.
ping pong tables and stuff.
I
so
love
I'm just
activities.
activities, an activity
Yeah.
bar, but it's super chill, laid back. So I walked in with my friend and it was like a birthday party for this girl that I didn't know, but it was my friend that lives in Austin. She's introducing me to new people, and one girl's was her birthday, but we were there with like a picnic table full of people. But as soon as I walked in, I was like, oh, that guy's kind of cute. And I kind of locked eyes with him for a second and I kept going. And then I went through, I kept continuing walking through, got to the bar, took our shot or whatever. And I went to the bathroom and I was looking in the mirror and I was like, like I kind of, like he was still in my brain, even though I just walked past him. And then we sit down and first we were playing a little game or whatever. And I kept kind of like looking over, and then we finally pick a table, and guess what? They picked the table right next to his table. And I was like kind of sitting in front of him, opposite of him. So we were basically facing each other on opposite picnic tables. And in my head, I was starting to think like, my vagina hasn't felt anything in 12 months. But it's starting to feel something right now.
It's getting resuscitated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so yeah, basically once I pointed it out to my friends, I was like, that guy's kind of cute and I kind of like that guy. He's like pretty hot. But I was like, I'm not going to do shit because I'm not trying to date right now. I'm not going to like put myself out there or whatever. And then she was like, she was going to embarrass me if I didn't like do something, because she's just like, I want you to date, blah, blah, or get laid or something. Like she's like trying to push me. And I was like, don't fucking embarrass me. Don't fucking embarrass me. And so anyway, she's like, okay, well, let's just go play cornhole. So we went to go play like right next to them as they were playing, like literally at this, like, I don't know, the stall right next to them. We were right next to them. And she was like purposely throwing the fucking beanbags like to almost hit him. So he would have to like bend over.
She's a good
and
friend.
Give me the beanbag.
Good wingman.
Yeah. And but she was throwing like shit. So like basically the guys kind of almost stopped and was like trying to help her because she was throwing so bad. And everyone was like, hey, just try it like this. But she was like, yeah, sure. You know, just like tossing them, like not giving a fuck, and just like making them go everywhere so that the guys were like helping us pick them up. And like, so we were kind of talking, like, but not really, just like, yo, you're next to me, like, haha, funny, like, oh, here's the thing, oh, thank you, whatever. Like, so I was kind of speaking to him sort of, but then his friend was kind of like trying to talk to me more. And then he like goes to introduce himself to me, like, what's your name? And then I got his name and stuff. And so I was like, oh shit, like I think his friend might be like trying to talk to me too much. Like I'm kind of interested in this guy, but then why is his friend like the one that's like giving me the attention? I was like, I didn't kind of want that to happen. But anyway, so I introduced myself and I was nice or whatever, but I forgot to introduce myself to the guy that I was like eyeing the whole time. So I totally fucking blew it. Like I guess my chance to meet him officially or like continue the conversation. I was just like, oh, what's your name? Oh, Dale, whatever. Yeah. And then I just totally fucking ignored him and then like kept playing this fucking fake game of cornhole that I was
The whole
like,
point was to,
yeah.
like,
So
talk
like
to
I
him.
just fell flat on my face basically. But so I feel like that was probably rude. So he was probably like, oh, okay, like you introduced yourself to my friend standing next to me, but you didn't.
But really, you were
introduce
just
yourself
so
to me.
shy.
Yeah, but I was just
Like,
shy.
came out.
And then I was like, okay, yeah, like I get, like I haven't, I don't know. I usually don't give a shit about like guys having to be the one to come up to girls, but like I get it. Like like when you're really kind of infatuated with someone in the moment, it can be hard to like go up to someone.
But they're way
and,
more
like,
intimidated by you.
I guess, yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, I get the feeling though because
Yeah.
I totally face palm, like we went over there for that purpose and I totally didn't. So we go back to the table and the girls were like, "Oh, sorry, you struck out." I was like, "Yeah." I don't know.
You're like, jokes on you. I didn't even try.
I
I didn't even pick up the bat.
yeah. I like handicapped myself on purpose, but then and then his friend again later comes by and is like, "Do you want a drink?" And I was like, "No." I was like, "No, I don't want you. I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to your friend."
But
That
friends
could've
are the
been a good-
gateway. They're the
Yeah.
gateway. To
I
the-
know, but like
That
also
could have been a good like way to be like, oh, well, how about your friend? Like, does your friend want to get a drink?
I know, but I wouldn't want to be that forward, right? To show that I'm obviously interested in his friend, like, because that's just a little too much for me right now to be like, oh, I'm interested in your friend. Like, what's up with your friend? I didn't want to do that, and I also didn't want to like start talking to him and like take his drink if I'm not interested in him. So I just kind of like voided myself from the situation. But there was a couple times where we were sitting across the table and he caught my eye and I caught his eye and my fucking vagina went into my throat. I was like. But yeah, so I obviously I'm not ready yet, and it's on August 15th, which I think this comes out after August. That will be a full 12 months of zero peen and vagine.
Wow.
So I'm fully virgin again.
Yeah, you re-virginized yourself.
I'm
for sure.
re-virginized, and I don't know. I just
You've done it before, girl. You've gone a whole year without sex before.
no. I mean, so like when me and my ex were together, we would say that a lot, but we would still have sex like within the year. It just wasn't often.
Yeah.
It was like maybe 7 months or 6 months.
I
would
even
go
thought
by.
that was crazy, but a whole
Yeah.
year.
But this is an actual year, like no man in my life at all, and it's actually pretty great.
And you haven't really been having those feelings at all until
No.
like this.
Yeah. So I was texting
event.
them drunk, basically. Later on that night, I was like, "Oh my god, my vagina is in love." Like,
Oh, you did say love.
found
We were
it.
like, love?
and then I put an asterisk and I put lust. My bad, because I don't even know his name.
Definitely had a chemical connection.
Yeah, but and then this other girl that was there in the party, she was like, "I'll help you. Let's just fucking go over there. You know, like if all the girls go over there,
Yeah.
and like try, then it won't be so obvious that you're being so forward." But I was like,
we
"No,
move as
it's
a
okay."
pack.
Yeah. She was trying to help. She was doing her best.
They were all trying to help, but
Yeah,
you
I was
chickened
just
out.
like, no. But also, I feel like looking at him, he has tattoos and like he's just the wrong kind. Like I
You're
don't
judging
need
a
all
book
of
by its
that.
cover.
I definitely
You're
just-
making excuses.
Also, like his group was like a really weird group. I was like, I don't know if this is the right kind of guy, but he's really fucking hot. But his group is really strange. Like I don't. The whole
was strange
situation
about them?
They were just such a weird mixed bag of people. I was like, I can't figure out who this guy is. Like I don't know. I would just. It was the whole situation felt unclear to me. I was like, his friends are all fucking like such a weird mix.
Yeah, you need a predictable guy.
Yeah, I need a predictable guy with no tattoos and
right now
a
you're
fucking
more-
9-to-5 job.
Like once you start getting into the dating world, your mission is like, I'm not trying to fuck around anymore. Like I want
no
my
fucking
man.
around. No fucking around. I've done all my hoeing. I'm cleaning my soul out from the hoe phase, and it's very just directly. This is dating for marriage or whatever for long term, and so I don't want any more like. I'm gonna just fuck this guy because I haven't had sex in a long time. Like personally, I don't have a problem with anyone doing that. I've spent most
You
of my
already did
20s and
that,
30s doing that.
You had it out of your
I'm
system.
just not doing that anymore. So even though my vagina went into my throat for that guy, I wasn't gonna like
Throw yourself
make
out
it
there.
happen or whatever because he's
That's
probably
growth, girl.
I
Look at
got
you.
I got the feeling that the universe didn't want me to be with him.
It was a test.
right, but and so I was just like, oh, he's hot as fuck, but no, I don't need that. I need a straight arrow type of guy. A little soft maybe.
All right,
Got
let's
a
go jogging
suit.
around the rich neighborhood.
Not necessarily rich, but he needs to be
Fine.
like a little more boring and predictable. not gonna lose all of
What's
our
your
money
type, Jess?
gambling.
Boring,
Yeah,
predictable.
Boring and predictable.
And that's when I met Brian.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Like, that's
Exactly.
your love story.
I guess.
I told myself I'm gonna bag me a boring,
Yes,
predictable
I've
man,
had
and
a
look at me
lifetime.
now. He's sitting there. He's like,
Yeah. Brian's like, wow. I've had my whole life.
So perfect.
My whole life I've had crazy motherfuckers. I want zero of that. I want absolute boring men.
you can have a balanced.
No.
I'm gonna go out and talk to guys, and whoever is so boring that puts me to sleep, I'll give you his number.
Yeah.
Yes, please
I'm gonna
do.
scout him out for
Please
you.
do.
Yeah, I have a couple accountants in mind.
Yes. Yeah. I'm like, I'm
Oh
just
yeah,
gonna
that
go,
is in her lane.
I'm just gonna go back to work to find a boring husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Random
God.
comptroller somewhere.
Have fun with that.
Comptroller. Yeah.
What about you, Nikki?
never
What's
do
new
it.
with you?
Okay, so I just launched another collection for my jewelry line, the Howlite collection. Although by the time this comes out, it'll probably be gone. But we will be launching more. It's just not the same stone every time.
What
So
are you
they're-
calling it? The what?
The Howlite. So the
What the
I'm not
fuck is
wearing it right now. I
that?
keep
Is that a
touching it.
stone name?
Hawaii?
Yeah, the stone
That one?
Yeah, so that's the stone that Jess is wearing in her necklace.
It
Like a
kind of
white
looks
stone.
like
Howlite.
Like marble?
Kind of looks like marble. Yeah, like
Oh,
marble.
I thought you meant howlite, like in Hawaii. They call.
Oh,
Hawaii?
yeah.
That's like really offensive.
no,
Is it? Isn't it like?
You look at the Howley over there.
Right here.
No, the Howlite. That's the stone that we decided to relaunch because
It's really pretty.
Thank you. You're really pretty.
Thank you.
So each. I don't have it on, and I keep acting like I have it. I have them in my ears, but we had earrings and necklaces, and they're shaped like cat heads, but they're just really simple jewelry with the stone as like the front and center. And each stone has its own meaning. If you're into that, if you're into like crystals and stones and meanings, I just like them as reminders. So we're doing really limited stocks of each of the stones, and it'll be the same concept with the cat and a crystal in it, but just a different stone each time. And so once that stone is sold out, it's gone forever. We'll never release that stone again, but there'll be new stones that come out like every other month or so. And it's just really exciting, like putting everything together, because this is the first time that I've really felt the ownership over putting out, I guess, merch. It's not really merch because it's a whole like line, but the first time we launched this jewelry line in 2018, it was just a company like handling it all. It was like a third-party company, just like when people do YouTube or merch or whatever. You just like tell them your ideas, they have their designers, that you approve it, and that's that. This is like very hands-on, like where I'm handling like most of everything, and they send me the samples, but like I'm helping design, and I hired a graphic designer, and like there's a whole mix of things, and it feels like my baby.
Yeah,
Like
it
it feels like
is
a
your
little
baby.
baby. And well, I want to get to the point eventually where we're releasing at least something every month, and then maybe multiple things per month, but it's always just like limited stock campaigns, at least for the next foreseeable future. We've got a lot of cute stuff coming out though. I'm like so excited. I don't know how long it's going to take because each step has taken a little bit longer than I initially anticipated, but especially with shipping delays because of the new COVID.
Right.
But it's been really, really fun. And then I've had a lot of fun on the little photo shoots. I had my friend Jess. She's really good at taking pictures. Other Jess, and I hired her to be the photographer for everything, and the photo shoots have been really fun.
Yeah,
and
they're
then
really cute.
putting together the photo editing and like putting together the Instagram feed. If you go to @kits_and_cough, that's the Instagram. And yeah, it's just a little like nugget, but it's growing, and it's really fun to see it grow, and I'm learning a lot along the way. And then I've balanced that out with if you've been watching my daily vlogs on youtube.com/Nikki.
I watch them every day.
Thanks, Gina.
Yeah.
We're doing Vlogust right now. I don't know if this is coming out.
How cute. There's another one? Like
Yeah.
Vlogmas.
So there's Vlogmas, and then we did Vlarch. And then
Oh, that's so. You just really want to make it work, huh?
I do not like what you're doing.
I was,
Like,
like, I was kind of making fun of it. Yeah, I was gonna do Blue Live, but it was too close to Vlarch. So I was like, okay, Vlogust or
Blue
Vlogtober.
January.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah. So I've been uploading every weekday throughout August, and I've been just like updating people on what I do on my daily life, and it's a lot of jewelry stuff and poker. I've been doing like a lot of poker, and not just like being a degenerate and gambling every day, but like learning all of the poker math,
Doing it right.
workbooks, like like
Doing
really
it the nerd way.
doing it the fucking nerd way.
Like the counting cards way.
Yeah, like buying solvers and like apps that show you frequencies of hitting certain
hell.
cards on certain flops and the percentage that you'd be up against a different hand that would beat you, and just a lot of that. And then applying it with poker games. So I will play like a real game like 2 to 3 times a week to see if I've improved, or if I can use any of the skills that I've learned or the strategies I've learned. Because it's not just the math part, there's also the strategy part, and then there's the psychology part. Like actually playing a live game is different than playing AIs that are programmed to play like people. Like you have like people that make terrible decisions. You have people that
Have tells.
that shit talk. You have like a lot of psychological aspects, but basically you're just trying to find people that are playing worse than you, and then you take advantage of that in their weak spots. And it's really been cool to see like how much more obvious weak spots are when you know what you're looking for. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with the strategy part, and so far I've been running hot. So
Nice.
that's that, guys. That's what's going on in everybody's life. Thank you for tuning in. Go be sure to follow us on Instagram. You know, like Casey's been doing like these little reels of snippets of the show. You can share them with friends. It really helps the show out, and they're done really well. We really appreciate you, Casey. I hope you
you did
know
great,
that.
baby.
And then also check out our sponsors. Anyone that we've mentioned on the show, if you just let them know that you've found them through Big Mood, that helps us a lot, and rate us on iTunes and all that jazz. And we'll see you next week. We love you. Love you. Bye. Bye.